Good day everyone. This is Engineer Armando Omanito and our topic for today is synthetic division. So let's have this example. Okay. So given the equation x to the fifth plus x to the fourth minus 27x cubed minus 41x squared plus 106x plus 120 is equal to 0, find the roots and the factors. So let's have the solution. So, we have here the variable with the maximum exponent, which is 5. So, therefore, there are 5 roots and 5 factors. Okay. So, let us look in the changes in sign. So, from here, we have, uh, so from positive x to the fourth to negative 27x cubed. So, that's one change in sign. And here we have negative 41x squared to positive 106x. So another change in sign. So this change in sign or changes in sign means that there are two positive roots. Now, let us go to the no change in sign. So from positive x to the fifth to positive x to the fourth, there's no change in sign. That's 1. So from negative 27x cubed to the negative 41x squared, so no change in sign. That's 2. And then from positive 106x to positive 120, there's no change in sign. So that's 3. So this means that there are 3 negative roots. Okay. So let us go back to our grade school days by using simple factoring of numbers. So we have here the constant 120. And this 120 is the product of all the roots. So let us start with 120. So the factors, let us start with 10 times x. And then 10 is equal to 2 times 5. And then 12 is equal to 4 times 3. So the possible roots now will be, so since we have 5 roots, we have to include 1 as also one of the possible roots. So the possible roots now will be plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, and plus or minus 5. Okay, so let us assume that x is equal to 1 or positive 1. So the factor will be x minus 1. So we will substitute 1 to all the values of x here. So we have 1 to the fifth plus 1 to the fourth minus 27 1 cubed minus 41 multiplied by or minus 27 multiplied by 1 cubed minus 41 multiplied by 1 squared plus 106 multiplied by 1 plus 120. Is this equal to 0? So the sum of all these expression is 160. So this is not equal to 0. And this 160 is the remainder. So if we are going to use synthetic division here, so we have to get all the coefficient of all the variables and also the constant. So we have here the exponent of x to the fifth is 1, and then the exponent of x to the fourth here is also 1, and then exponent of x cubed here is negative 27, and so on. So for x squared, we have negative 41, and 106, and 120. Okay. So let us bring down, so this is now synthetic division. Bring down the first coefficient 1, and then multiplied by 1 here for this value. So 1 times 1, write the answer here. So 1. So add this to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And then multiplied again by 1 times 2. Write the answer here, 2. So negative 27 plus 2 is negative 25. And then multiplied again by 1. 1 times negative 25 is negative 25. And then add this 2, we have negative 66, and so on. So 1 times negative 66 is negative 66. So add this 2, we have 40. And 1 times 40 is 40. And then add this 2, we have 160. So by using synthetic division, our answer will be, So we will use the exponents here, or the coefficients here rather. So we have 1x to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus 25x squared minus 66x plus 40 plus the remainder of 160 over the factor x minus 1. Okay. So this means that 1 is not a root. So let us go to negative 1. Let us try negative 1 if negative 1 is also is a root. Okay. So let us use x is equal to 1. So the factor will be x1. So substitute the value of negative 1 to all the values of x. Okay. So negative 1 to the fifth plus negative 1 to the fourth minus 27 multiplied by negative 1 cubed minus 41 multiplied by negative 1 squared plus 106 multiplied by negative 1 plus 120. Is this equal to 0? So this whole value here is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So this means that negative 1 is a root of this equation. So using synthetic division, we will write negative 1 here. Okay? And then bring down the first coefficient. So the first coefficient is 1 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 1. You write your answer here. And then add this to 1 plus negative 1 is equal. So negative 1 times 0 is 0. Add this to we have negative 27. Negative 1 times negative 27 is 27. We have the answer negative 14. And then negative 14 multiplied by negative 1, we have 14. Add this 2, we have 120. And then 120 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 120. And adding this 2 is equal to 0. So this means that this negative division. So the factors now will be x plus 1 here multiplied by the coefficient here. Okay, multiplied by the coefficient here. So, quantity x plus 1 multiplied by x to the fourth, and then we don't have x cubed minus 14x plus 126 is equal. So, let us use x is equal to 2. So, the factor will be x minus 2. Okay. So, substituting the value of 2 to the variable x, we have 2 to the fifth plus 2 to the fourth minus 27 multiplied by 2 cubed minus 41 multiplied by 2 squared plus 106 multiplied by 2 plus 120. Is this equal to 0? So, the value of the whole of this is equal to 0. So, this means that 2 is also a root. Okay. So, using now the coefficient here, we have here, the coefficient here, we have I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. So using now the coefficients here, see, so we have 1 and then 0, negative 27, negative 14, and then 120. So let us use 2 here since 2 is also a root. So using synthetic division, bring down the first coefficient 1 and then multiplied by 2. So write the answer here 2. So add this to 0 plus 2 is 2. Multiplied again 2 times 2, we have 4. So write your answer here. Negative 27 plus 4 is negative 23. Negative 23 times 2 is negative 46. Adding this 2 is negative 60. So, negative 60 multiplied by 2 is negative 120. So, 120 plus negative 120 is equal to 0. So, therefore, the factors now will be x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2 multiplied by the coefficients here. So, x cubed plus 2x squared minus 23x minus 60 is equal to 0. So, let us now use to shorten our solution, let us use negative 3 and let us pass with the positive 3. So, if x is negative 3, the factor will be x plus 3. Okay. So, substituting negative 3 to the original equation, we will get, or we can prove that 0 is equal to 0. So, this means that negative 3 is also a root. So, using synthetic division and using the coefficients here, okay, so we have 1 and then 2, negative 23, negative 60. And then, so we have x is equal to negative 3. So, bring down the first coefficient, we have 1. Multiplied by negative 3 is negative 3. And adding these two, we have negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. And then we will get negative 20. Negative 20 multiplied by negative 3 is positive 60. And adding these two, we will get 0. So, x plus 3 is also a factor of this whole equation. So, we now have x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 2 multiplied by x plus 3, or x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 3 multiplied by x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. So, the last one, this equation, so by trial and error, x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to x plus 4 and x minus 5. So, the roots will be x minus 4 and x plus 5. So, therefore now, the roots are negative 1, positive 2, negative 3, negative 4, and positive 5. And the factors will be x plus 1, x minus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, and x minus 5. So, we have also proven that there are two positive roots. Okay? Two positive roots. So, the positive roots are x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 5. And 3 negative roots. 3 negative roots. So, the 3 negative roots are x is equal to negative 1, negative 3, and negative 4. So, that's all for today, and I hope that you learned something in our lesson. This is Engineer Armando Omanito. Until next time, and may God bless us all.